Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. And the Mountaineers will put total leather and will get started. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So NC State's offense has the ball first today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hoffman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man quickly. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Snap it to the back. Got a little space. Runs through the tackle. Wolfpack will get the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown App State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. There he goes. Inside the tag. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Niven III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Here's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Back to throw, it's Bailey. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Greer. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hamlet. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back to pass, it's Swan. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Sends it downfield. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, App State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air. It's Bailey. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Rushes on him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. It's caught. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Looking downfield, it's Swan. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now first and 10 from their own 46. Got a man. It's Lawson.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds.
Got it in the middle. It's Hamlet. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. NC State going up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. They'll immediately call timeout.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up second and short.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw it, Swan. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Here's a heat. Finds a man on the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Dropping back, it's Swan. Got his man.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The play action fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab on the shot. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Pressure coming. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Mountaineers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamlet. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got more. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Lets it fly. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And the extra point, puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Utah. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Swan. Snagged in the middle, it's Hamlin. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Catch in the middle, it's Scott. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. NC State quick to the line. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Gives it on the option. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ballgame when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Under fire. Touchdown, NC State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. to the air on second down. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defense right now is pitting their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sure hands, it's Dozier. Breaks into the open. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Trying to pound their way in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's third and goal. The Sneak scores it. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking to pass, it's Swan. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Lawson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Quick spin on the run. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw again. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.